Hey gamer, today let's take a look at what's coming soon on Apple Arcade. We're only getting a couple this November, but we are getting a sizable drop in early December, so we'll cover those too. So let's get started. Downwell Plus is our first game on the list by Devolver, who is the developer behind games like Exit the Gungeon. And if you like that one, you're probably gonna like this one too. In this game, you go down a well, armed with nothing but your gun boots. The levels are procedurally generated, so it's different every pass. The fast-paced and twitchy gameplay reminds me of Super Meat Boy, which has me excited. Its simplistic art style lends itself to only having a 57 meg file size, which is expected to release on November 17th. Our only other game coming in November is Delicious, Miracle of Life Plus, which if you went just by the title alone, you might think that this was a game about eating babies. But it's actually a time management cooking game where you play as Emily and you keep up your restaurant while growing your family. The game is next in a series, so if you're a fan of the series, you'll now get to practice yoga and design your nursery, if that's your thing. I think that I might skip this one, which is okay, because I don't think that I'm the demo here. Delicious Miracle of Life Plus by Gamehouse is being delivered on November 24th and will have a file size of 156 megs. And that's it for November. But on December 5th, we are getting 4 new games on the same day. So let's take a look. Turmoil Plus by Gamius describes itself as a tongue-in-cheek simulation game where you're an oil baron building your 1900s black gold empire. This Apple Arcade version includes the Heat Is On DLC, which adds new mechanics and characters to the game. I haven't played the iOS version, so the 1.79 gig file size has me confused with the simplistic art style, so I'm not sure what's taking up all of that space. Puzzles and Dragons Story by Gung Ho Online is hitting at 966 megs and is a match 3 puzzle RPG. You have battles with creatures and collect elements to raise your own creatures to battle. Puzzles and Dragons Story will be part of the release on the 5th. Another game to the December 5th drop is Sonic Dream Team by Sega. I'm showing my age here, but I grew up playing the Genesis Sonic games and kept playing through Sonic Adventure on Dreamcast. But when Sega lost its hardware, the Sonic franchise got caught in a loop of perpetually reinventing itself. Some of those games were good, some were not. In Sonic Dream Team, you can play as any of the 6 main characters where you're trapped in a dream world that you have to escape. I'm a little interested in the 3D based world aspect that will get Sonic and the team off of the left to right path, which could be a good thing or a bad thing. Sonic Dream Team will be sporting a file size of 1.85 gigs. And the last game to release on the 5th is going to be Disney Dreamlight Valley Arcade Edition by Gameloft. Dreamlight Valley has been on other platforms for a bit. It's a life sim like Animal Crossing where you find yourself in Dreamlight Valley that has been plagued by the forgetting, where you have to help the Disney and Pixar characters clean the place up. You unlock new areas and characters, and I would consider this a must-play if you are any sort of a Disney fan. The Apple Arcade version will include the base game and the Rift in Time expansion, and will be the largest game on this list at 3.61 gigs. So, to wrap it up, here are the few games that we're getting in November, along with these 4 dropping on December 5th. This would be one of the bigger sets of releases we've had since the big release back in May. I'm not sure if this is going to be our last release of the year, but only time will tell. And that'll do it for today. Be sure to like and subscribe for more Apple Arcade game reviews, accessory reviews, and top 5 lists. See you soon.